Hello everyone, welcome back to the Stretford Paddock for what we can say an impromptu video. To be honest, joined by Ryan, and I know what you're thinking. No, the rent is not due. No, this is not another clickbait Harry Maguire video. It's all but confirmed now that Harry Maguire will be a Manchester United player. All but confirmed by Tier 1 journalists for the coming season. 80 million the price tag. Ryan, man, what are we thinking about that?
Buzzing, to be honest. It's a lot of money, 80 million, but I'm one of them that I'm not too bothered about price stuff, because one, it's not coming out of my pocket.
Yeah, true.
And two, we've got the money, so spend it. Yeah, I'm happy that we've recognised it's an area we need to improve on, and we've just gone out and done it now, which is positive.
Do you think the price is driven by the fact as well we've kind of left it late in the window as well? Like the fact that a lot of people saying that obviously Leicester held out and 80 million was the asking price that they wanted beforehand. Do you think they've got that figure because, you know, Ed Woodward and like Matt Judge, guys like that are getting a little slack because we've left it that late? We're going to
I don't think it's any secret we're not the best negotiators.
No.
And obviously the fact that he's British, English doesn't help either. But like we just said, a lot of money, but it's what we needed to do, and we've done it, so...
Yeah, true. It's kind of mad to think 10 years ago that 80 million got you Cristiano Ronaldo. 80 million gets you Harry Maguire these days. No, I agree with you as well. I mean, also, guys, let us know in the comments below. Obviously, pretty big. This is the biggest signing this summer. What you guys think in the comments as well. I'm the same as you as well, to be honest, Ryan. I think that he is definitely the profiler player, Premier League proven, the right age gap as well. You're not bringing in a guy who's inexperienced, 26, you don't. That's a player who's coming into their prime at this stage. I would say that 80 million is too much money. I think we all laughed at Liverpool fans when Van Dijk was splashed 75 million on, looks like a bargain at this stage. I do think there are cheaper options, I should say, out there, but with a week left in the window, like at this stage, I'm just happy the deal's done.
Yeah, definitely. I think if we were to bring in someone like Ruben Diaz, who's been touted as a cheaper option as well, because if he came in at this stage, he hasn't had that pre-season to settle into the squad and get to know it, and obviously he's got to adapt to the league as well. Whereas if you sign a Maguire, Premier League proven, a lot of the United lads are English as well, so he's going to slot straight in. It's not like it's going to be an introduction process. Yeah. So I can see him just slotting straight in and commanding that back line now.
And I think if someone like Luke Shaw, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, obviously Aaron Wan-Bissaka part of the under-21 team this year, Luke Shaw kind of teetering around the England squad, if they get into that England setup with Harry Maguire as well, we're going to have, you'd hope, 3/4 of an English back four, like Gareth Southgate, who's doing kind of playing the best football that England played in a few years. That they're going to build on that and something like that. I think as well the whole Eric Bailly injury probably drove this.
Yeah, I think he's forced to handle a lot.
Yeah, forced to handle a lot. I think Eric Bailly's time at United is near enough up as well.
Which is a shame, because when Bailly signed, I thought he was probably the best. Well, the first 4 games, I think he got man of the match or something ridiculous, didn't he? And when he signed, he looked like the best centre-half we'd had in a long time, but obviously injuries have caught up with him now.
He still is. If Eric Bailly was a player who was to remain fit, he'd still be, you know, he is that type of Harry Maguire, like physical. I don't think he's technically as good on the ball as Harry Maguire. We're looking at some stats there as well. He's like the second top dribbler in the Premier League this season. I think Juan Foyt's most success rate, I should say. Top for aerial duels as well. He's technically gifted.
How does Van Dijk on headed clearance?
How does Van Dijk on headed clearance? How does Van Dijk on quite a few stats? I think something like that. Anyway,
I think it's a lot closer than most people.
Yeah, a lot closer, and that's probably why the price is so close as well. But I mean, I'm looking forward to it as well. Well, he's not past the medical yet, but we assume at this stage that I'll. And also the Dybala deal as well. We'll touch on that before we wrap up. Obviously, conflicting reports. I want to get your opinion on it, because a lot of people saying this is a Di Maria 2.0. You've got a player who doesn't necessarily want to come to United, who's kind of been forced out by his club. Obviously, Di Maria's time was up at Real Madrid. He wanted to stay. It's a similar situation with Paulo Dybala at the moment. And what do you think is this? Where is he going to fit into the system?
I think he's either going to. Well, we've set up with a 4-2-3-1 in pre-season, so I can either see him coming into that number 10 position, just in behind the main striker, or on that right hand side where we have had obvious problems for a long time now. I think he's probably better off playing through the middle, and especially with his connection with Pogba as well. If he wants to come, that'll be a positive. But I would like to say it's good to have an option on the right hand side as well. But we've been touted for bringing in Jadon Sancho next season. So obviously if Dybala comes and he's our main man on the right, And does that close off that transfer for next summer? I know we're getting a bit ahead of ourselves there, but
who would you rather? Would you rather leave the Dybala situation for now and get Sancho next season in the hope we get Champions League football, or get Dybala now while we can?
I think you've got to get him while you can. I don't like waiting around. I think we obviously lack a bit of creativity. I think just that little spark in terms of the midfield. Pogba's the only really one in there with that star quality. So I think if you were to bring in Dybala, I think it just adds to that. Yeah. And fingers crossed, if he does come, he can get a good partnership with the likes of Rashford, Martial, and
Pogba as well. They had the connection at Juventus as well.
Definitely.
And let's see what you guys are saying in the comments as well. Nasri Abdi saying, "Man, Maguire is a really good player, but 85 million? Are you kidding me?" I think it's just the price tag at this stage is what is dividing opinion more than anything.
I think if we get to Christmas and we're comfortably in the top 4, and that's down to keeping a lot of clean sheets, I don't think people are going to be worried too much about.
I think it all depends if he drops a clanger or not in his first 5 games. Because if he does drop a clanger, he's going to get torn apart on Twitter, which is par for the course for most players these days as well. King Solifit saying, "Nice deal, Maguire. We shouldn't miss out on Bruno and Dybala. Very, very important." I don't think you can get Bruno and Dybala.
I'm not too confident about the Bruno Fernandes.
I think that's all but gone now.
I think the Spurs seem like they're more interested than us, and I think even then that's only a backup to another target of theirs as well.
I don't think there was much interest in their full stop, to be honest. From what I gather, it was all Portuguese driven outlets. There was never anything concrete. Link. We've been reporting on it all summer, and everything we could come up with was from a Portuguese outlet. Portuguese so it looks like he's going to Spurs anyway. So at least we'll see him in the Premier League anyway. Probably reaches full potential. Anyway, guys, that's all from us today. Make sure to drop a like on the video, like, share, and subscribe, and drop what you think of the Harry Maguire deal down in the comments below. A reminder as well, we will be live tomorrow for the pre-season game against AC Milan for the watch along, and we'll be doing watch alongs of every game this season and all competitions. So make sure to check that out, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.